We're standing here with three Owlboys, and who is Owlboy?
Owlboy is our game, apparently. The main character is Otis. He's living in a floating city around in the clouds. He has a magic cloak. He can fly around. The entire game is based around the ability to fly freely, even though it's made as a platformer.
What do you think makes a good platformer, in your views?
Well, a good platformer, in our opinion, is that you can. We want to make the game like you can explore everything. So the take we have on Owlboy is that you can travel vertically and horizontally in every direction you want. So the ability to fly makes you able to explore everything. So we hope to make the game as big as possible, so that the player can choose where they want to go and experience the story that the game has to offer.
The game has a very specific and beautiful art style. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, I guess that's something I tried to develop. It's kind of a philosophy of mine, in a sense, that it's something that happened with 3D gaming. At some point, people were pushing to promote their consoles by kind of making pixel art look like it was outdated. It was something that it wasn't up to par anymore, and as an artist I just can't accept that. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to create a 2D game that did something that 3D hasn't done in a while. So I've looked at what previous 2D games has done in the past, and I figured, well, why not use a 2D perspective to make something completely vertical that's about flying? I'm not trying to woo the retro crowd like many people have assumed that we're doing. It's more, this was the kind of art style I thought would fit the game more. It's not necessarily, we're not trying to do it as a gimmick. What most people do when they do a 2D game is that they use pixel art to kind of get a nostalgic feeling, or they use it for simplistic reasons, or maybe that they don't have the artistic ability. I'm not going to say that people don't know how to make art, but usually it's more of a gimmick than an actual art style. So what I'm trying to do is lush it out, try to make it as complicated, not complicated, but as beautiful and as fully detailed as possible.
So I understand you've been working on this for quite a while, and it's been a long journey. How's it looking right now for a release of Owlboy?
Well, right now it's actually going pretty good. We're talking to various people right now. We're looking into the indie fund. We've been approached by publishers, but we still have to look into that if we're going to do anything about it. Right now we're about 1/4 finished with the game. I'm thinking of adding maybe 2 or 3 more dungeons. So we're looking for one more programmer, but I'm guessing by the end of GDC we'll have found someone. After that, maybe starting a proper company and doing this full time.
So right now you're not doing it full time, or?
Right now we're broke, so we don't have any income or anything. So we're using MS Paint since it's free. Our artist is working hours and hours on his art to perfect it, and we're using XNA and C# because these tools are free for us, and we don't need to earn too much on this game in order for us to continue. We just want to continue making games, and especially making this finished, so that we can continue on all our gaming ideas. We got literally hundreds of those. So, yeah.
So what does it mean for you guys to be here at, be given a little bit of spotlight here at IGF and at GDC?
I would actually say that's insane. I was here last year, and we had a similar demo to what we're presenting now, but I didn't even think that I could submit this and be nominated for anything. To be honest, I just submitted this as a last resort, just something we could do to promote ourselves, to say that we did it, and to actually be nominated, to have our names put out there in front of all the big guys. It's been amazing, and it's presented a hell of a lot of opportunities for us. So I'm honored, basically.
Best of luck.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Thank you.